Welcome back, art students. All right, we're on the last part. We get to color in our drawing, okay? So I am just gonna jump right into it and use Crayola markers, okay? Use your Crayola markers. I'm gonna use a brown color here, and I'm gonna go in right away, and I'm just gonna start outlining right on top of all of my lines with the necessary color. So we got brown on the trees. And I'm just outlining. I'm not shading in. I'm just outlining, okay? And I'll choose a brown, a different type of brown. If you only have one brown, that's okay. And I'm just gonna do the land right here. There we go. Let's do the water. My swan is actually white. So how are you gonna do that one? I think I'm just gonna use a black Sharpie marker. To emphasize the white. Makes the white look whiter. Imagine that. Black makes white look whiter. Interesting. It's because the contrast. Right? I need a new permanent marker. Here we go. Good thing I have a lot of extras around. You could also use a regular black marker too. You don't have to use a Sharpie. Okay. And we got yellow for the beak. Orange for the feet. Green for the plants. Lots of plants. Remember, we're just outlining. Basically just going on top of all the pencil markings. Don't catch yourself shading. We're not shading, we're just outlining with colored markers. Do my cool vines that I did. There we go. And double checking. Yep, I went over all of my lines. Looks pretty cool now that it has a little bit of color. All right, then the last part that you have to do is simply using your coloring crayons. Jumbo pit of coloring crayons. Use your coloring crayons to color in and shade in and fill in the rest. Okay, so where I outlined my blue, I can use this fancy blue. It's called denim. And I can color in that area. And so forth. And I'm just gonna continue coloring. Maybe there's some value changes. Maybe there's dark areas where you color. And then you get lighter and lighter. That might be fun to experiment with. That's called value. And since this is underwater, it's all gonna have a bluish tone to it. So I'm overlapping everything that I did with my marker. Isn't that cool? It's a cool effect. I like that. That's really cool. Then it looks like it's underwater. Kind of cool. I kind of like how the crayon looks on top of the marker ink, actually. So I'm just going to go on top of my marker ink a little bit even, just to give it a little bit of that extra texture. And I want you to take your time coloring. This is not a race. Remember, this is art class. You want it to look really presentable. Okay, so I really want you to take your time with your coloring. Okay. I'll show you in the next video what it looks like when it's all done being colored in. Oh, I can't wait to show you. It's gonna look so good. I'll see you in the next video.